Welcome to the Box Score Sports Podcast.
Tight series.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk about the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Grizzlies. We don't have to spend too much time on this series. The Thunder go up 2-0. I have to say, I did appreciate the Grizzlies' fight in this one a little bit more than the last game where they got just destroyed by 51 points. But I think like the biggest takeaway for me of this series is that SGA is not playing like, I don't know if it's playoff basketball. He's not getting the whistles or whatever, but he's not as efficient. Like he's not SGA, and they're still just blowing out the Grizzlies. That just tells me how good of a team this Oklahoma City Thunder team is right now.
Yeah, this is a total mismatch. You're right. You know, game one is always tough. Ideally, you don't want to lose like 50 points or 50.
Sure. Yeah.
But it's tough to win the last playing game on Friday and then have the second earliest game on Sunday.
Yeah.
And you have to travel. So a lot of those times it's like a free win for the one seed. But this game they showed fight. But you're right, like just the depth of Oklahoma City, the way they kind of ebb and flow. You're like Memphis got a little closer and then they just like ratcheted up the defense and intensity, and it's like, all right, well, Memphis is a good team, but there's levels to this, and it's just a total mismatch like that. There's really no answers for Memphis in this series outside of just a scorching shooting night and a terrible shooting night for the Thunder.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I think we might be a little harsh on Memphis. I think anybody playing this team is going to have the same exact struggles. I don't see how anybody can be. They're just athletic. They're physical. They shoot the ball well. They're long. They're tall. And it's just a bad mismatch for a lot of teams, but especially Memphis. And I think that's the problem that Memphis running into deep. They hustle too. Like I couldn't believe down 20. They're jumping for down 20, up 20. They're like jumping for loose balls out of bounds and diving to the floors, and like Caruso's doing push-ups on the floor. They just don't stop. They're kind of like relentless. And I just don't know. I don't know if anyone can match that in the Western Conference.
And I think, like, from Memphis's point, OKC put up 45 threes. That's probably preferable, what you want OKC to do.
Mm-hmm.
But they had 13 extra shots and 13 extra rebounds.
Yeah.
And that's what's going to do you in. So forcing OKC to shoot threes is probably your best bet because they kind of ebb and flow and they go through stretches and 15 of 45 isn't anything to write home about. That's a little below league average. But again, Memphis only got up 31.
Yeah.
So you're just losing the math and possession games to OKC, and that's where they get you. They just crash the boards, turnovers, 13 extra shots. That's really hard to overcome. 7 less turnovers. Like all of that leads to you're not going to beat OKC doing those things.
Correct. And when Marvin Bagley is playing 11 minutes for your team, I just think you must be Bagley's a fine NBA player. I just don't know if he's the kind of guy you want playing meaningful rotation minutes in a playoff game. That's all.
Well, you don't have to think. You don't want to play in meaningful minutes.
Okay. Fair enough. Okay. You ready to move on to the next game, Clint? The Box and the... Thanks so much for watching this clip of the Box Score Sports Podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter or X. And we'll talk to you guys real soon. See ya.